know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Join Gary and Don Crawford of Pinnacle Retirement Advisors for Retirement with Pinnacle, Saturday mornings at 9 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Don't miss Retirement with Pinnacle with Gary and Don Crawford, Saturday mornings at 9. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
New arrivals and new savings are waiting for you at Blockers Furniture. With over 80,000 square feet of the best selection and best prices you can find on furniture, mattresses, home accents, accessories, and more. And with new trucks arriving weekly, Blockers has the best available in-stock selection. Unlike many other furniture companies that will have you waiting for months to get what you want or need, come see everything that Blockers has to offer. Blockers Furniture, 2402 Southwest College Road, next to Hobby Lobby.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, coming up at 9:35, Tom James joins us from the CEP to talk about the festivities that were the Olympian festivities over the weekend. He was the MC of a Q&A at a breakfast on Friday. We'll talk to him about all the events that took place over the weekend to honor our Olympians. We always talk about the diversity of the economy here in Marion County, how after the economic the real estate bubble that burst in 2008, that Marion County was really exposed. A lot of home building, a lot of construction. It took a big hit because the housing market took a big hit. We're just starting to see building happening again after a 10-year hiatus for the most part. And the horse industry, that was it. We were in the home building industry and the horse industry. And we had a few other things, but mostly that was our economy. And so they brought Kevin Shealy in to, when the county's chamber and the city's chamber joined forces to create the CEP, they brought Kevin Shealy in from Four Corners in Kentucky to right the ship and diversify our economy here in our county. And we went, a lot of distribution centers started showing up in our county, manufacturing jobs, IT jobs, lot of diversity. Building and horses still get a lot of the revenue generated here in the town, but it's really a diverse economy now. And that's no more evident than what happened what was announced that happened recently with the agreement by NASCAR, which is based in Daytona. The agreement from NASCAR to welcome in its first hemp company in the history as a vendor. The Green Reserve, which sells hemp snuff in natural wintergreen, menthol, mango, and strawberry kiwi flavors, can now sell its products at events on several NASCAR-owned properties, including Daytona International Speedway, Homestead Miami Speedway, and Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Now, why is that an important thing for Ocala? Because Green Reserve is right here in Ocala. Its manufacturing plant is on Northwest 10th Street. It plans to open 2 more distribution centers, one in Dallas and one in Las Vegas, but it's only right now its manufacturing plant is right here in Ocala. And, people say, well, Tom, I don't understand the hemp market. You don't have to. It's just, it's a new, medical marijuana, legalized marijuana. That's not all hemp does is marijuana. You get CBD oil from, we talked to Yvette at Go Green CBD. She talks about how CBD oil comes from the hemp plant. Well, now a company right out of Ocala, right here in Ocala, Ocala's based Greens Reserve. It's a company that creates a hemp alternative to tobacco. Well, they just signed with NASCAR to be a licensed vendor at Daytona International Speedway, Homestead Miami Speedway, and Talladega Superspeedway. Just another example of the diversity of the economy in Marion County. You know, when you ride around and you see, you know, people go, why are we opening so many convenience stores and car washes? Because people are using them. Why are we building so many houses? Because we need them. Why are they putting up a big warehouse-like thing on the old Mark III site? It's going to be a marijuana hemp grow house. E1's back in the forefront selling fire trucks again. They just inked the deal to sell fire trucks in South Africa. The horse industry with the World Equestrian Center and HITS. The horse industry is alive and well and flourishing in Marion County. So is the construction industry, but those aren't the only two industries now. That means we may be able to weather the storm a little better if we have another real estate bubble break. Or if, God forbid, something happens to the horse industry. We have other areas that we're now diversified in that we can have as a community that we didn't have before. And this agreement with Greens Reserve and NASCAR just illustrates again how diversified Marion County's economy really is. I mean, we have big hotel conglomerates here with what Danny Gaiquad and his family's doing with their hotel. I heard that they just invested in some more hotels. And we all know what HDG Hotels does with all the hotels they own in the area and in the state of Florida. We're a very diversified economy now in Marion County, and that's out of necessity. You know the old adage, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, Marion County hadn't done that now. It looks like we learned our lesson from having all of our eggs in one basket in 2008, 2009. How quick we forget how decimated we were back then. It was tough. There were layoffs everywhere. There was cutbacks, especially on infrastructure cutbacks. They didn't do any kind of road. That's why they're doing so. That's why the penny sales tax is so important and doing so much work. Is we didn't do infrastructure for 6-7 years. Things were falling apart. Now, did the CEP do it all by itself? No, of course not. It's partnerships with industry and business, small business ownership, huge backbone, the diversity of small ownership, business ownership, and the fact that it is so digitally diverse. The fact that you may not even know how many tech companies, startup tech companies, are right here in Ocala. Because you don't need to be in Silicon Valley anymore. You don't need to be out there because with the city's capability, with city fiber and everything, we're just as in touch through the internet as any place else. So you would be surprised at the different tech companies we have here. We have a 3D printing company here that is a vendor for the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's right. There's a 3D printing company here that actually makes the helmets that the Los Angeles Dodgers organization uses, the batting helmets it uses. They're made right here in Ocala, Marion County. So it's a more diversified economy now than it ever was before the economic downturn of 2008, 2009, 2010. And kudos to all of those involved to change the thought process, to diversify, to make sure that if one industry goes belly up or takes a nosedive, that it's not going to affect all the economy of the surrounding area. So, and this is just another illustration of it when you got Ocala-based Green Reserve signing a vendor agreement with NASCAR. Just another diverse company here in Marion County. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this short timeout. You're listening to Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Hey there, Congresswoman Kat Kamak here, your conservative voice in our nation's capital. Tax filing season is underway, and while the IRS works through its millions of backlog cases from prior years, our office is here to help you navigate the IRS. From delayed tax returns, missing stimulus payments, and so much more, you can reach out to our team at camac.house.gov for help. I'm Kat Kamak, and it is my honor to serve you.
This ad is paid for by official funds authorized by the U.S. House of Representatives.
Hey there, I have a question for you. Is your roof asphalt and does it look like it needs replacement? Did you get quotes and were you in sticker shock? Would you like to save not hundreds, but thousands of dollars? Did you call RoofMax? Well, call RoofMax with their patent-pending technology, which can add years to your roof without needing to replace it. And it's easy. You just pick up the phone for a free quote. Plus, they use state-of-the-art satellite technology to measure your roof. So, if your roof is over 7 years old, then you should call RoofMax today at 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Suffering from neck, back, or leg pain? Go Green CBD Store can help you with holistic, all-natural, lab-tested products that help with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation, PTSD, and so much more. We stock smokable products, gummies, chocolate, coffee, tea, even pain cream. Yes, we even have treats and oils for your dogs or cats. Go Green CBD is located in the Paddock Mall in the center court. We're open every day. Come in today for a free sample.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hey, I didn't know it rained last night.
Oh, it didn't. Why do you say that?
Because little Johnny's in the backyard playing in that big mud puddle.
Did you leave the hose on?
No, the neighbor borrowed it yesterday.
Wait, is that the side where the septic...
Johnny, get out of there!
Having septic problems? At Mike Scott Plumbing, we can make those septic worries disappear. We can pump your septic tank, repair your drain field, and, if needed, even install a whole new system. At Mike Scott Plumbing, we don't take crap from anyone. We take it from everyone. 237-2888. Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Monday, we're so in tune over the weekend, and we'll have Tom James on at 9:35 to talk about this. We're so in tune on the weekend to honor the Olympians. But there's so much more that goes on in this community. People get honored that you don't necessarily hear about, that are blips on the radar screen. Like Tom Howard. He is a Hospice of Marion County volunteer. He's been awarded We Honor Veterans Volunteer Service Award by the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. He's been nationally recognized for his We Honor Veterans Volunteer Service. He has volunteered with hospice since May of 2010. He's logged almost 2,000 hours of volunteer time, according to the hospice news release. So sometimes people like Tom Howard are just a blip, and you miss it. So I wanted to make sure, hospice, not Hospice of Marion County. I did have a very good friend of mine that went through Hospice of Marion County and made the final few days of his life, as good as well as could be expected, as hospice does. But Hospice of North Florida, Jacksonville area, without them, my family would have never gotten through my mother's passing. Hospice of Marion County is very, very good. I know a lot of people that work for Hospice of Marion County, and I've worked on committees for golf tournaments to benefit Hospice of Marion County. They do a wonderful, wonderful job, and I'm in tune to hospice because of how good hospice helped my family 13 years ago when my mother passed away. How they came in when she was in her final days and made her as comfortable as possible, but made us as comfortable as possible too. Sometimes that doesn't get talked about, is how comfortable hospice tries to make the patient's family as well. And it goes through with volunteers. Volunteers not unlike Tom Howard. So I just wanted to point out that Tom Howard, who works for Hospice of Marion County as a volunteer, been there since May of 2010. He was awarded the We Honor Veterans Volunteer Service Award by the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. So congratulations to Tom Howard. A group that is no stranger to this radio program, the Early Learning Coalition, has announced that it has a new CEO. And that's right, Roseanne Frick is retiring after 19 years. Roseanne has been on this radio show many times with me as she told us about how Early Learning Coalition and about the Early Learning Coalition and how it helps families in Marion County. Well, now that task will fall to Sarah Lancaster. She was hired as the new CEO of Early Learning Coalition of Marion County. Lancaster is currently the Director of Finance at Hospice of Marion County. See? Another hospice tie. Her career history includes serving as the Executive Director for Marion Senior Services. She's a CPA, holds an MBA from the University of Florida. So congratulations, Sarah Lancaster has been named the new CEO of the Early Learning Coalition of Marion County. The Early Learning Coalition of Marion County goes a long way in helping parents of children of all ages, but really they're very good at helping new parents of newborns all the way up to 6, 7, 8 years old with a lot of the things that parents find to be troublesome: daycare, proper installation of child seats, believe it or not. The fact that some parents can't afford a proper child seat, they get help with the coalition, the Early Learning Coalition of Marion County. So it's a very good organization, one that has ties to this radio program. Been on here many, many times. And now they've announced, as Roseanne Fricks is retiring after 19 years at the helm, that Sarah Lancaster is going to be the new CEO of the Early Learning Coalition of Marion County. Remember how we talked about in the last segment about the diversity of the economy? Well, nonprofits are getting involved. The Community Foundation of Ocala, Marion County, it's diversifying how it takes donations. And in this day and age, it's opening up a situation where it could maybe be more acceptable to people who are philanthropic. The Community Foundation serves all of Marion County and the cities within. It also includes over 150 nonprofits as well as fund management with donors and endowments. Due to the changing economy and how donors invest their money, they're now accepting cryptocurrency donations through BitPay. They say accepting charitable donations in the form of cryptocurrency is changing the landscape of Marion County and how donors can give to all local nonprofits. It says it's a significant trend among people of philanthropic desires. So to make a donation this way, you can visit bitpay.com/381843/donate. Those are forward slashes. bitpay.com/381843/donate. And you can donate right there on BitPay using your cryptocurrency, as the Community Foundation now accepts cryptocurrency. They're the first local nonprofit to do it. And, you know, cryptocurrency, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. I know a lot of people don't have a good understanding of it, but it is something that's been around now since the 2009, 2010. And there are now ATM machines that you can withdraw money using Bitcoin and everything. So this is just another avenue that the nonprofits are doing to make it easier for people of philanthropic desires to donate money to them. So the Community Foundation of Ocala, Marion County is now the first local nonprofit to accept cryptocurrency. And I bet most of the other nonprofits get on board. I don't see how they can't, because that's another avenue to take money. And a lot of the millennials have cryptocurrency, a lot. And they're going to be getting to the point where if they don't already, they're going to start, having philanthropic desires and donate money to nonprofits. And this is just a better way to offer them the ability to donate. So kudos to the Community Foundation of Ocala, Marion County for stepping into the 21st century. 2022, they're now going to accept cryptocurrency. So congratulations to them for coming on board with the 21st century. Congratulations to Tom Howard as Hospice of Marion County volunteer, winning the We Honor Veterans Volunteer Service Award by the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization. And congratulations to Sarah Lancaster, who has been named the new CEO of the Early Learning Coalition, taking the place of retiring Roseanne Frick. We'll be right back after this timeout. Tom James from the CEP joins us right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
President Biden will propose more than $32 billion in new spending money to fight the crime surge in America. The budget proposal to be released today will include $20.6 billion for the next fiscal year for the Department of Justice discretionary spending on federal law enforcement, crime prevention, and intervention. That's $2 billion more than last fiscal year. In a stunning moment during the 94th Academy Awards on Sunday, Will Smith went up on stage and hit Chris Rock after the stand-up comedian made a joke about the actor's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Smith, accepting the Best Oscar Award in King Richard, later apologized to the Film Academy and his fellow nominees as tears streamed down his face. Smith's wife suffers from a disease that is common with hair loss. We are USA Radio News.
Not too long ago, it felt good to withdraw your cash from the bank, didn't it? For a vacation or a new car. But today, withdrawing your own cash has become risky. Pat Boone here for Swiss America. According to The Secret War, a new Swiss America white paper, I learned that all banks are now required to spy on you and me for the government, and then report any financial behavior deemed suspicious or unusual. You must read The Secret War. It's free.
Thanks, Pat. Call toll-free 800-630-1490. That's 800-630-1490.
Truth is, I believe the government's new war against cash is really a war against us all. But the secret is now out. So please, get and read The Secret War.
Again, 800-630-1490. 800-630-1490 today.
Or at SwissAmerica.com.
Now, do we guarantee Relief Factor is going to lower or eliminate your occasion?